Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here, and today we're going to be talking about my final thoughts for Batman the Telltale series. Now, actually, it comes out tomorrow for me on Monday at 9 p.m. instead of midnight because the rest of the world gets it at midnight and I get it at 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. because time logic. I'm on a completely different coast than East Coast, so I'm on the West Coast, which means East Coast gets it at midnight, I get it at 9 p.m. Just how it works, we all get it at the same exact time. But I'm going to be talking about my plans and walkthroughs, stuff like that, and things I want to actually get into before the game actually comes out. A few minor things about the game itself and other things as well that I actually want to get into. The reason why I'm wearing these is so I can actually listen to myself, see if I'm loud enough or if I'm quiet enough. I go around 25% with this thing, so I just need to hear myself sometimes with my microphones and my headsets because that's just how it works. Starting off with the walkthroughs, my first walkthrough, I have the notes right here. The first one's going to be 30 minutes long and it's going to be uploaded at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The second walkthrough, or the second part of the walkthrough, is going to be at 8 a.m., which is going to be 20 minutes long. And then another one, 20 minutes long, that's going to be at 11 p.m. or a.m. And you get the pattern. It's going to be every 3 hours I'm going to upload of course, a part of the walkthrough. And Telltale games are usually about 2 hours to 3 hours long, so I'm expecting this one to be around 2 hours long. But the thing is, it's just going to be really quick. I'm basically going to do the first 30 minutes because a lot of people have already seen the first 30 minutes. I've gone to E3 or the demo, or they've seen the demo or whatnot, or went to actual Comic-Con to see the first 30 minutes of the game. So of course that's what I'm doing here. I'm just going to do the first 30 minutes, get that out of the way, and then the rest of them are going to be 20 minutes long on this channel. That's for sure. I'm not going to do like what I did for Batman Arkham Knight. I put out a spoiler on my channel and I got a copyright strike for Batman Arkham Knight. Luckily, I learned from that lesson. I'm never going to do that again. That was stupid. That was really, really dumb of me to even think about doing. And I got a strike for that, and I had it for the complete 6 months of Arkham Knight. So I couldn't really upload 20 minutes or 30 minutes of Arkham Knight gameplay or walkthroughs. But you can expect the first episode, the entire first episode, to be uploaded on August 2nd. Like, I am going to grind this game. I am going to talk about this game all day. Expect like 20 videos that day because I want to grind this before Suicide Squad comes out. I at least want to make a minimum of 40 videos before Suicide Squad. That means 40 videos in 3 days. 3 days, 40 videos. I can do that. I've done it before. A lot of people that know that I've been here for like a long time, ever since last summer, know this. And it's crazy to think that last year we got Batman Arkham Knight and this year we're getting Batman Telltale. You can see the excitement in my face. Like, I am straight up thrilled that this is happening. I mean, last year we still had a bunch of YouTubers that quit, and now we have Slickmoff, and now we have me, and now we have that's basically the only new additions to this community. And it's just really cool to see the growth of this comic book community throughout the months and years. Because let's think about it. I mean, last year was Batman Arkham Knight. Not a lot of people started watching that, but then it started to grow a little bit over time as the rant people, such as me and Slickmoff, really ranted about the DLC because it wasn't good whatsoever, and we wanted our money back. Didn't happen. Doesn't matter. Game over. We lost. That's what happened. We paid $40. I got $40 back like literally the first month I made DLC videos because I'm a YouTuber. I make videos and I get paid. It's just that simple. I got my money back from actually making videos about the DLC themselves. Batman Telltale, on the other hand, it's not bringing up any new YouTubers, which kind of shocks me because I would have thought, well, hey, if we could have done it, me and Slickmouth, we grew off of Arkham videos and Batman Arkham videos and all this new stuff about the comic book stuff. We grew off of that. So why aren't there any other YouTubers coming up out of the woodworks and showing their face and, trying to make videos like we did? I don't know why. It's just kind of weird. I was kind of shocked that never happened, but you can't really do much about it. That day, I will also be making a few theory videos about episode 1 and 2. Of course, they usually do next time on The Walking Dead, next time on Wolf Among Us, next time, and of course this one's going to be Batman Telltale. So I'm going to break down that little trailer. I'm going to see what we can find. I don't know what my Batman's going to be. They said he could be a brutal Batman or he could be a good Batman, but if you're a brutal Batman, the city hates you and the cops hate you. If you're a good Batman, they kind of praise you and be like, I like this guy. He's doing it better than the police. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm going to be. I'm probably going to be the bad Batman because I think brutality usually works. I mean, in The Wolf Among Us, he usually works for me. So, like, what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to make theory videos on the second episode, and then I'm going to be breaking down the ending, I guess. I'm probably going to do an ending explain, kind of like what I do for the movies and what I do for the TV shows and whatnot, but I'll do it for Batman Telltale. But I'll go way more in depth. I'm getting better with the editing, so of course I'm going to be doing that, and it's going to be really, really cool. Another thing is, just a quick note, I think, I said this in my last video, but I do think Catwoman will be in the next game. The next episode, or episode or two. The reason being, what's her name, Bailey or something like that, I don't know what her name is, but she's the voice actor for Catwoman. She's extremely talented, and she actually knows how to voice characters. She's a great actress. So I'm wondering, why would they bring on somebody just so they could be a 10-minute fight scene in the beginning of episode 1? I don't think they're going to do that. I'm 100% sure she's going to show up in other episodes, such as episode 3 or episode 5, to maybe help take down Falcone or Two-Face. Who knows? That's another thing. I do believe that Two-Face is going to be in this game. I don't know why he wouldn't be in the game. It would be the big shocker if he's not in the game. I would be extremely shocked if they save him for episode 2, maybe season 2. If they develop his character to season 1, that's cool, but if then they just, like, oh yeah, season 1, yeah, we're just gonna kill this guy and then bring him back and he's Two-Face. I would feel like it would be more emotionally impactful if they actually did in the first season instead of the actual second season, but I digress. I'm not Telltale. I'm just giving ideas to people that probably don't watch my videos whatsoever, but whatever. The review will be coming out that night, of course, August 2nd, maybe around 5 p.m. I'm going to be spewing out videos like a mother, but I will have a review. Me and Slickmoth might do something for Batman Telltale together before we review it on our own, but we're not sure yet. We're trying to set up some things. We talk on Skype like almost every single day, so it's not that big of a deal, but like it's kind of confusing sometimes. Like, what are we going to talk about? Are we going to talk about this? We're going to talk about this, and we both have to play the game. Around, he has to play it at midnight because he's on the East Coast. I have to play it at 9 p.m. because I'm on the West Coast. And of course, we don't know what we're going to do yet. We might do a review together, but it's not 100% confirmed. That's about it. I have really nothing else to talk about. There's no big things that could really be brought out of the woodworks and just put on here. A lot of people ask me, I do not think that this will spawn off or make a spin-off game, like a Justice League game or a Superman game. I don't think that's possible. A Superman game would just be really, really weird. He's too powerful. He's really, really powerful. Maybe wait until we get the first season of Batman Telltale, and then we can start speculating on other Telltale games that they're going to be working on. Because right now they still have a Marvel Telltale game that they're developing, and they're still doing Walking Dead Season 3, and they're still working on Batman Season 1 of this game. So we really can't say what they're going to be working on yet. If this is a success and then, other games are a success of theirs, then they might take in consideration other DC characters and other DC properties. Of course, Wolf Among Us is a DC property, and so is Batman. So, maybe they'll do another one, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Don't get your hopes up. Don't say, yeah, ooh, I can't wait for the next Flash Telltale game, because it's probably not going to be happening. I really, really cannot wait for this game. We still have another day. I still have another day until I can play it. And I will probably be sleeping. I'll probably be sleeping all day tomorrow just so it could speed up. After I go to school, get my ID, I'll come back home and then rest up, get really hyped, buy a bunch of energy drinks, get into it, I don't know if I'm going to be playing the first episode with my mom or not, or if I'm going to be playing it on camera or not, but I don't know. Because it's usually a tradition with my mom and me. We play Wolf Among Us together. We played Walking Dead Season 1 and 2. We're getting into The Last of Us, but we might stop The Last of Us because it's not really a fun game that two people can play. Two people can play Telltale games because there's multiple choices, and then we could decide on those choices together. It's something like that. But I don't know if I'm going to be playing it first on camera, but I might try. I don't know. Just don't expect a walkthrough until 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So that's about it. I'm going to be doing walkthroughs, theories, a review that day. Expect like 10 videos that day. And I know a lot of people don't like this, and I'm not trying to, I swear to God, I know a lot of people hate when I say this. I'm not trying to make money off of making longer videos. I like making longer videos. I hate saying this, but a lot of people are going to say that I'm just a money whore. Walkthroughs have to be long in order to actually be put on YouTube. If you're going to make walkthroughs, you're not going to make 2 minutes every five seconds of dialogue. I have to make these walkthroughs 20 minutes long, 15 minutes long. expect them to be long. But my theory videos will also probably be just as long as the walkthroughs because there's so much to talk about in this game. And same thing with the review. I have to do this, guys, and I'm not trying to make extra money. I'm not going to try to put 15 ads in a 30-minute video. I'm probably going to put like 6 ads or 5 ads. It depends, because the ad revenue doesn't matter to me. The one thing that I've always did when I started this channel was I always wanted to actually interact with people around the world. I said this since day one. I've always said this to my friends, to my family. I always wanted to interact with people around the world, but I don't want to travel. I don't want to travel to China to meet people from China. I don't want to meet people in England and actually travel there because it costs money. You know, this costs $200. My computer costs $200. My phone costs $400. You know, it's not that big of a deal. So like what I'm trying to say is, I want to interact with people around the world. The money is just a side thing, you know. I'm about to get another job. I actually quit my other job, but I want to get another job while I do this and while I do school. Because not only do I like money, money's really fun to have sometimes when you want to spend things on, like, I don't know, video games. You guys help me pay for the things that I talk about on my channel. You guys help me pay for Batman Arkham Knight. You guys literally, after I got paid, after last month, I immediately went to my PS4 and bought Batman Telltale. That's because of you guys. And I cannot thank you enough. We're really close to 13,000 subscribers. By the time August is over, I feel like we're going to have 14,000. I don't know, but it's really cool. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and click the like button. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more Batman Telltale videos like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.